Mabuhay, my dear students! Good morning! So before we proceed to our discussion for today, I request everyone to please stand for our class prayer and let us have Miss Familial to lead our class prayer. So thank you so much, Miss Familial. At this point, bago kayo umupo sa inyong mga upuan, maaari bang pulutin muna natin ang mga kalat sa ilalim ng ating mga upuan at pakiayos din ang ating seating arrangement. Ayan, bago tayo mag-umpisa ng ating klase. Thank you so much, my dear students. So you can now take your seats. Kamusta naman kayo? Okay, masaya si Teacher Luis na marinig na okay ang karamihan sa inyo. And I know na excited na kayo for our discussion for today. But before that, let me introduce first myself. Okay, ako si Teacher Luis. You can call me Sir Luis or Sir Luis. Ayan, kahit ano dun sa dalawa, pwede niyong itawag sa akin para tuloy-tuloy at very smooth lang ang ating discussion this morning. At this point, Miss Secretary, can you please get the attendance of your classmate? Please list it on a one whole sheet of paper, keep it, and then give it to me after class. Thank you so much. So at this point, ipapakilala ko na sa inyo ang ating magiging topiko ngayong umaga. So our topic for this morning is all about the contemporary and traditional art, gawad sa manlilikha ng bayan or gamaba. So before we proceed with our discussion, let me introduce to you first our following objectives for this topic. First, you need to explain the significance of the Gamaba Award in preserving Filipino arts and culture and know the 13 Gamaba awardees and their artworks. Second, develop an appreciation for the 13 Gamaba awardees and their contribution in the Philippine contemporary and traditional art. And lastly, create a simple art piece inspired by the techniques or styles of a selected or chosen Gamaba awardee. At this point, we have now arrived at our lesson proper. But before we proceed with our discussion, I have a question for you, class. What comes to your mind when you hear the word contemporary? Please raise your hand if you want to answer. Yes, let us have your answer. Okay, thank you so much for that insight. If so, then what do you think does contemporary art means? Okay, let's have your answer. Very good, and thank you for those insights. Well done. So class, when we say contemporary art, it means the art of today. Now, what comes to your mind when you hear the word traditional? Okay, let us have your answer. Oh, thank you so much for that insight. If so, then what do you think does traditional art means? Okay, so that's a very great idea. Thank you so much. Now, class, let's dive into the world of the 13 Gamaba awardees of the Philippines, starting off with Uwang Ahadas. Uwang Ahadas is a yakan musician from Lamitan, Basilan, known for his expertise in playing traditional yakan musical instruments. He is awarded in 2000 for his contributions to preserving and promoting yakan musical traditions. Our second Gamaba awardee is Magdalena Gamayo. Magdalena Gamayo is a renowned textile weaver from Pinili, Ilocos Norte. Sana all, Pinili. Started weaving at 16, guided by her aunt's patterns. Gamayo was awarded in 2012 for her contributions to preserving and promoting Ilocos Abel weaving tradition, known for her exceptional binakol or woven cloth. Our third Gamaba awardee naman, class, is none other than Mr. Eduardo Muto. He is a metalsmith. Ayan, does anyone here know what is metalsmith? Oh, thank you so much for that insight. Yes, sila po ang mga artist na gumagawa ng mga arts and craft gamit ang metal. Ayan. He is an artist from Apalit, Pampanga, Central Luzon. He was awarded in the year 2004 for his contributions to the field of art and craftsmanship. Shapes his knowledge and expertise to preserve and promote this rich cultural heritage. Ayan. So ngayon, kilala na ninyo ang ating unang tatlong Gamava awardees. Let us proceed to our fourth Gamava awardee. Our fourth Gamava awardee is also a weaver. O sino dito sa inyong class ang mahilig manahe? Ayan. Sino ang nagturo sa inyong manahe? Oh, galing kay mama o kay lolo or kay lola. Wow! So, Lang Dulay was a renowned Tiboli weaver from Lake Cebu, South Cotabato. Wove traditional Abaca ikat cloth called tinalak, known for her faithful adherence to Tiboli tradition in design, workmanship, and finish. She is awarded in 1998 for her contributions to preserving and promoting Tiboli weaving traditions. Passed away in 2015, leaving behind a legacy of traditional Tinalak weaving. And did you know, class, that Tinalak weavers are also called our dream weavers? Bakit? Dahil ang mga mananahi o ang mga gumagawa ng mga tela sa lugar na yan ay hindi makakagawa ng mga disenyo kung hindi nila ito napapanaginipan. So the designs, the complexities, the intricacies of those woven clothes are originated from their dreams. Kaya tinawag din ng ating mga Tiboli weavers that the dream weavers. Ayan. That's just an additional trivia for you. So let us proceed to our next awardee. Our fifth awardee is Samaon Sulaiman. Samaon Sulaiman is a renowned Maguindanaon musician from Mama Sapano, Maguindanao. O sino naman dito sa inyong class ang mahilig sa music? Wow, meron akong nakikitang nagtataas ng kamay. Ayan, sana ma-inspire kayo ni Mr. Samaon Sulaiman to really pursue your passion when it comes to music. Ayan, he is awarded in 1993 for his outstanding artistry and dedication to traditional music. Passed away in 2011, leaving behind a legacy of traditional Maguindanaon music. Ayan, so siya ang ating panglimang awardee for our Gamaba here in the Philippines. Let us proceed, class, to our sixth Gamaba awardee. Our sixth Gamaba awardee is none other than Haja Amina Api. So Haja Amina Api was a renowned Sama mat weaver. Ayan, isa rin siyang mananahi. Pero hindi na tela ang tinatahi niya, kundi mga mat. Ano ba ang mga mat? Yung mga nakikita natin sa sahig, yan yung mga tinatapakan natin. Pero those weaved mats holds a significant meaning and cultural heritage for the Sama. So she is from Ongos, Matata, Tandubas, Tawi-Tawi. She used pandan leaves, which were harvested, processed, and dyed to create the desired colors of the mat. Awarded National Living Treasure in 2004, she passed away in 2013, but her art and legacy live on through her children and other young women in her community. Grabe no, napakalaki ng impact ng ating mga Gamaba awardees sa kani-kanilang mga kultura at tradisyon. Because of them, their traditions are living up until now in the contemporary times. Let us now proceed to our seventh Gamaba awardee. And mind you, class, our seventh Gamaba awardee is from Panay. Our seventh Gamaba awardee is none other than Federico Caballero. Federico Caballero is a Panay Bukidnon from Kalinog, Iloilo, recognized for her mastery of the Sogidanon, a central Panay epic tradition. See, kahit dito sa Panay, meron din tayong Gamaba awardee. He documented 10 Panay Bukidnon epics in an extinct language closely tied to Kinaraya. And Kinaraya is a language that we can hear or that are used in Antique. Yan. So he is awarded in 2000 for his contributions to preserving and promoting the Sugidanon epic tradition and Panay Bukidnon oral literature. And did you know, class, that Panay Bukidnon is one of the indigenous people's community here in Panay? So talaga namang masasabi natin, class, na pinapahalagahan ng mga awardees natin ang kultura at tradisyon ng kanilang pinagmulan. Ayan. Let us now proceed, class, to our 8th Gamaba awardee. Our 8th Gamaba awardee is none other than Ginao Bilog. Ginao Bilog was a Hanunuo Mangyan poet from Mansalay, Oriental, Mindoro, recognized for preserving the Hanunuo Mangyan script and Ambahan poetry. Ayan, sino naman sa inyo dito, class, ang mahilig magsulat ng mga tula? Or kahit anong uri ng literature? Wow! Grabe naman! And I hope na ang mga tulang yan ay maipublish ninyo someday, somehow, para naman malay ninyo, isa sa inyo ang maging Gamaba awardee din ng ating bansa. So, Ginao Bilog was awarded in 1993 for his contributions to preserving the Hanunuo Mangyan script and Ambahan poetry. He passed away in 2003, leaving behind a legacy of cultural preservation and poetic excellence. Next up, we have our 9th Gamaba awardee. Our 9th Gamaba awardee is Salinta Munon. Salinta Munon was a Bagobo weaver from Bansalan, Davao del Sur, recognized for her expertise in traditional Bagobo Abaka ikat weaving called Inabal. Wow, ang dami-dami ng mga Gamaba awardees natin na nabanggit ko na talagang magagaling pagdating sa weaving. She was awarded Gamaba, or National Living Treasure, in year 1998 for her contributions to Bagobo Abaka ikat weaving and cultural preservation. So that is our 9th Gamaba awardee. Let us now proceed to our 10th Gamaba awardee. Our 10th Gamaba awardees class is none other than Darhata Sawabi. Darhata Sawabi was a Tausug textile weaver from Hulo Island, Sulo Province, recognized for her expertise in Pisiyabit weaving. Awarded Gamaba National Living Treasure in 2004 for her contributions to Pisiyabit weaving and cultural preservation. She passed away in 2005, leaving behind a legacy of traditional Tausug textile art. Our next Gamaba awardees naman, class, our 11th Gamaba awardee is none other than Chofilo Garcia. Chofilo Garcia is a Gamaba awardee from San Quintin, Abra, known for her creating durable and unique hats from gourds, or ang tinatawag nating tabungaw. So he is awarded as Gamaba in the year 2012 for his contributions to traditional hat making and cultural preservation. Talaga nga naman ang ating mga Gamaba awardees ay may kanya-kanyang kagalingan pagdating sa larangan ng sining. Si Chofilo Garcia ay magaling sa paggawa ng mga sombrero, traditional hat. Let us now proceed to our second to the last Gamaba awardee. Our 12th Gamaba awardee is none other than Alonzo Saclag. Alonzo Saclag is a Kalinga artist from Lubuagan, Kalinga, recognized for his mastery of Kalinga dance and performing arts. Ngayon, meron naman tayong dancer sa ating set of Gamaba awardees. He has a strong advocate for preserving and promoting Kalinga culture, traditional dress, and adornments. Kung maaalala niyo, class, kapag nakakakita tayo ng mga Kalinga na mga tao na nandoon nakatira ay talagang makikita natin yung mga magaganda at very intricate designs ng kanilang mga pananamit and also their culture and tradition. He is awarded in 2000 for his contributions to preserving and promoting Kalinga culture and traditional arts. And last but definitely not the least, our 13th Gamaba awardee is none other than Masino Intaray. Masino Intaray was a Palawan artist from Brooks Point, Palawan. He is recognized for his exceptional skills in gong music ensemble, or what we call basal, and epic chanting. He is awarded in the year 1993 for his contributions to Palawan music and epic chanting. He passed away in 2013, leaving behind a legacy of cultural preservation and artistic excellence. There you have it, class. We have just finished discussing about Gamaba, or what we call Gawad ng Manlilikha ng Bayan. Ayan. And there are how many Gamaba awardees in the Philippines, class? That is correct. That is right. We have 13 Gamaba awardees in the Philippines. And I am so happy that you are now familiar with the 13 of them. So thank you so much for actively listening. Do you have any question? Do you want me to explain further? Okay, thank you so much for that response. I hope you all are now familiar with the 13 Gamaba awardees of the country. At this point, class, kung wala kayong tanong, ako ang magbibigay sa inyo ng activity that will challenge you and test if you really are listening to our discussion a while ago. At this point, I will divide the whole class into 3 groups, and each group will pick and choose one Gamaba awardee, and they will do the following. Please listen to our instructions carefully. For the first group, you will create a short written tribute or slogan that highlights the awardee's contribution to Filipino culture, and you have to make it creative. For the second group, you will create a drawing or any creative design that represents the awardee's art form and cultural symbol. Make it creative as well and meaningful. For the last group naman, class, you will be tasked to create a simple chant or jingle with only 2 to 4 lines about the awardee's work or values. Make sure that it is well thought of. So you will be given 7 minutes to finish your task, your assigned tasks, and each group will present their outputs afterwards. So class, we are getting near to ending our discussion for today. But before we go there, I would like to ask some important questions about our discussion. So this is to help you retain that information for a long period of time. First question will be, what does Gamaba stands for? Anyone? Okay. Gamaba stands for Gawad sa Manlilikha ng Bayan. That is right. How about what kind of people received the Gamaba Award? Wow. Thank you so much for that insight. Can you name one Gamaba awardee and can you tell me about their craft? Yes, let us have your answer. Wow, you really are listening. So why do you think, class, is it important to recognize our traditional artists? Yes? Thank you so much for that beautiful insight. Now, how do Gamaba awardees help their communities? Nasabi ko to kanina kung nakikinig kayo. Okay, let us have your answer. Okay, thank you so much for that very well thought of idea. And lastly, class, based on our discussion, what can we say about the role of Gamaba awardees in our country? Anyone from the class who wants to answer? Just please raise your hand. Okay, let us have your answer. Thank you so much for that wonderful answer. Wow, I am really amazed. And you really did listen to our discussion. I am delighted to know that all of you are really passionate about preserving our beliefs, tradition, arts, and culture. So at this point, bago tayo umuwi, para naman meron akong pagkunan ng inyong mga grade for this semester, we will be having a very short quiz. So please listen carefully to the direction. You have to get a 1/2 lengthwise and answer the following question. Choose the correct letter of the right answer. So at this point, I will flash to you the question for our presentation, and you will be given 1 minute to answer per question. Okay, so pens up. Miss Secretary, can you please collect the paper of your classmate? And we will check it the next meeting, okay? So at this point, class, for your assignment, I will group the class into 4 groups with 10 members each. And each group will create a video presentation that showcases the art style of their chosen Gamaba awardee. Please only choose one para hindi na kayo mahirapan. And they will present it to the class before proceeding to our next discussion, next meeting. So before we proceed to the groupings, let me show you the rubrics or your criteria para meron kayong guide kung paano niyo gagawin ang inyong video presentation. So this rubric as well will serve as my basis kung paano ko i-grade ang inyong output and your performance. So this will affect your final grade with my subject, okay? So please do your best, class. Now that you have your group mates, mag-meeting-meeting na kayo right after our discussion this morning kung paano niyo gagawin ang inyong video presentation para next meeting prepared na tayo at prepared na kayo for your presentation. I hope that as we end today's class, all of us has learned not only the 13 Gamaba awardees but the essence of our culture that we all should be proud of. This is your teacher, Teacher Luis. And thank you for actively listening and participating in our class discussion. Have a nice day ahead and once again, mabuhay! God bless us all!